Show. It's rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 9th day of July, 2026. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I can't believe it's Thursday.
Right? I can't either.
And now begins the crazy.
It's flying.
It's going to be crazy.
Time is flying.
Yes.
Yeah, I was getting excited talking with Gary the other day, and then talking with Corey yesterday about the Newton County Pumpkin Vine Fair for next week.
Spencer Pool is always a gas. I love it.
22nd. Yep.
Can't wait for tickets and winning and, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun
Yeah.
over at Spencer Pool. And then that evening, they're having Jimmy Holmes, the Elvis impersonator. So a lot of fun there. So good stuff here on Fashion Day, which, I mean, if you guys watch the video, you know that every day is Fashion Day with me.
Steve. Yes.
Very fashionable.
He's got his best Touhyville media. Different type of shirts. There's tie-dye, there's colors. Sometimes there's the elusive black.
Right.
Or gray.
Yep.
It takes him a long time to work in all the nuances. All the difficult decisions in the morning.
That's right.
As in shoes and pants and jewelry to match.
Right. I have to make sure that I'm very fashionable every day.
And then the hairstyle. Then comes the hairstyle. Like
absolutely.
Sometimes it's
how will I wear it?
It's parted in the center, and then sometimes it's parted in the center.
Right. How will I decide which way to be?
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like fluff. Sometimes it's feathered. As we used to say in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Feathered.
Yep. That is what people call it, though. Like,
it's feathering.
Yeah.
Feathered.
Yep. Yes, of course, out of the two of us, the one that celebrates Fashion Day would be Cheryl. She is, as she is self-pronounced, Judy Moody when it comes to her fashion. She picks something different every day. So always cute, though. Always cute, always colorful. Even today, you've got like, what would you say, tannish gray dress? Like,
oh, it's just a distressed, like,
butterfly,
distressed, like,
with white butterflies all over it.
Yeah.
But then a bright rainbow necklace to go along with it.
Smiley faces.
Oh, and you got rainbow bracelets. So always colorful, always fun.
Yeah.
Today is don't put all your eggs in one omelet day. Yeah. Because you might want some for later to make a cake or something. So,
okay.
I've always heard your eggs in one basket. I've never heard eggs in one omelet. So I don't know if someone was just trying to jump onto that, but yeah. You love omelets. I
do.
Don't know. Well, I do know why I don't, because it seems like I should. Like, I like the idea of eggs and cheese and bacon and all mixed up together. It is that thing that we've talked about before, where you have something, you get sick on it, and you can't do it again. And that's what happened with me with omelets.
Oh.
And
it's always sad when it's something good. Like for me, for 20 years, it was mashed potatoes.
And I should try again, because it's probably been 15 years since I tried it, you know.
But once you get sick,
but I tried it a couple of times after, and it just wasn't appetizing, because I think I was like overly nervous about it probably, and so it just stirred up my stomach, and I just went, nah. There's something about it that I can have sauce and egg and cheese sandwich, put a piece of cheese on it, but something about the cheese cooked into the egg, it does something to me every time.
How about if it's not as omelette-y? Like for me, omelets are okay. Scramblers are better for me.
I don't know the difference, I guess.
So an omelet is when you like cook everything and then you close it up and it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's an omelet.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay, I get that.
scramblers are just when you just take all of it, it's in a pan and you're flipping it around and
scramble
you're
it around
cooking
it.
it, and you
Like
just you don't really care. It's not as appetizing looking, like,
Mhm.
because it's just eggs with stuff in it,
It
like
probably
I do
would.
with my
Mhm. Tomato and onions.
tomato and onions.
Mhm.
Yes.
That would probably work, except I think what does it is the cheese.
So keep cheese out of it. I
I
don't put
know.
cheese in anything.
You're-
I don't put cheese in my omelets.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so maybe I should try
They
that.
do when I go to Royal Oak, I leave the cheese in there. But
Mhm.
like when I'm making my own, I don't.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. National Sugar Cookie Day, which you love. I can take or leave.
Yeah.
I need
My
chocolate.
favorites is really snickerdoodle. So it's sugar, but it's also cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. But you like sugar cookies that are iced, like at the holidays. Like you like those kind of
Mhm.
iced sugar cookies. So,
Mhm.
which they're
And
fine.
they can't be soft. So please
No,
don't.
you actually like
those
the
pink
crunch.
and yellow things. I'm
Mhm.
like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's talk about Renee's cookies, shall we?
Oh my goodness, the chocolate chip cookies. We still have a few left. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's only because they were in studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh yeah, we're leaving them here for
thought
breakfast.
about. I negotiated in my head yesterday at about 3:30 when we picked up the car.
Mm-hmm.
Swinging by to grab.
To grab the rest of them. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
are they good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No doubt
Renee
about it.
can bake. That's
Yes,
all. She's
yes. Renee Brosh,
queen of the
'cause
baking.
Gary brought us or brought me chocolate chip cookies for my
Whatever.
birthday, but I share.
Whatever.
Listen, I share. It's funny how when it comes to chocolate chip cookies, we're married and everything is mine. It's
Cher
yours,
isn't even in my. It's my nickname. So get out of here. Right?
Yes. And today is Call of the Horizon Day.
Huh?
I don't know.
What's that?
I'm going to click on it. Let's see.
Is it a video game?
When you go into the country and gaze across a flat field or sit at the edge of the ocean or a large lake, the point at which the earth and the sky seem to meet and can be seen.
That's my favorite thing in South Haven. We
I
do
was
that.
just going to say the same
Mhm.
thing. Yes. We will go out each night that we're in South Haven, which leads, into our poll question, which we'll get to.
Mhm.
Each night that we're there, we go and watch the sunset. It started by making sure we saw it one time when we were there. And now we've just fallen in love with it, that we love to just sit on the beach at night. We're there, I think, 2 nights, something like that. 2 nights, 3 days. I don't know. But we love to just sit on the beach and just watch the sunset and watch it till it goes completely down. And it's fantastic.
The colors,
Amazing.
all of it. When we catch a bird coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a boat.
Or a boat.
Just, yeah, all of it. Yeah. Brandy says, good morning, my amazing friends. Love watching you both. Have a great day. You too, Brandy. Thanks for getting up and hanging out with us on video, which any of you can do. You can jump in on the Q98 Gold and Touhyville Facebook pages, as well as YouTube and Twitch, and just hang out with them. We have our coffee. You can have your coffee and just sit and hang out. It's like an old-fashioned coffee clutch, except we don't have clutches. I don't know. Coffee clutch was like a get together, but I always thought of like it's not a coffee clutch unless you got donuts or a coffee cake or something.
Can I just say, is it coffee clutch or coffee clutch?
Oh, I don't know. I thought a clutch was like a purse. Like, what am I clutching? The coffee? Like what?
Okay, I'm looking because I always heard. Okay, so it's
Clutch.
clutch.
Yeah.
It comes from German word Kaffeeklatsch.
Mm-hmm.
It's an informal social gathering for coffee or conversation. So it is clutch.
Yeah.
It's a misspelling of clutch, Klatch.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
There you go.
I don't know why. I just remember I never really used that word, but I remember it from like when I was little.
Yeah.
Like a coffee clutch. But I thought it was clutch.
Yeah.
Not clutch, but yeah.
Yeah. And I think when I was younger, my mom probably, pronounced it more like Klash, like closh, like going for
Like
a coffee
flash.
clash. Yeah, going for a coffee clash. But yeah, clutch.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
It's one of those things, like one of those words from
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's funny
from
because
back then.
there's certain words that will denote or bring out in different people different things.
Trigger.
So, like for me, I hear pocketbook, I think old lady. But a lot of people from the East hear pocketbook and they just think purse. Like you
My mother
went to
would
New
get
York.
mad at me. I came home from
Mhm,
college and she's like, knock it off. It's a purse.
mhm, mhm.
So I'd be like, I'm just going to grab my pocketbook. Stop it.
Yeah. When I was younger, I dated a woman who grew up in New Jersey, and she always said, "I got to grab my pocketbook."
It
And
was
I'm
just
like,
one of those
"Okay,
things
Grandma,
that I
you
brought
do
back.
that. I'll meet you in the car." Yeah, it's a,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I came home from New York, I sounded like the nanny. There was no getting around how I would sound like Fran Drescher.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly like Fran Drescher.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't on purpose. It was just from hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I had roommates from Long Island, Queens, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Mhm.
Crazy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's just certain things. And so we've been going through a lot of our old segments from the last year for the Spectrum Awards, to submit for the Spectrum Awards. And one of them is that I was editing last night. I said the word cupboard. And that one for you was like, what are you, old Mother Hubbard? Like what?
Right. Right. Do you live in a shoe?
Right. Which is so funny because growing up, we didn't have a cupboard or a pantry. But friends that did, I had two friends that did, and their moms always called them cupboards. They didn't call them pantries. And it was just a closet in their
We
kitchen.
called it pantry.
Yeah.
Pantry was always like the closet that had food in it.
Right. But the only time I ever heard pantry was when it was like walk-in. Like I had been to a couple houses that say it's in the pantry up on the left. Like you open the door and then you walk into a pantry like a walk-in closet.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
like cupboard was like you open the door and it's like what we have. Like we call it our pantry, but it's like that's what they would call a cupboard. So yeah. But growing up, I didn't have either one of those. My parents' kitchen was just cabinets. There was no closet in there, which I suppose they could have created one. Years later, they don't use it for food. They actually created a closet underneath their stairs. When I was growing
So
up, we
smart.
didn't have that.
I
but
want
now they do.
Yeah.
Mhm,
I would do that, but we have a cabinets in front of there.
mhm, mhm.
But I love that kind of nookie
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm,
thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
mhm. Yeah. That's where they store like water, pop, vacuum cleaners, brooms, like that kind of stuff. It all goes underneath there. So it's just funny. So, but yeah, we just had cabinets, and then we had the rotating cabinet that I think everybody had in the 80s for their canned goods. That we
Mhm.
had it in Bourbonnais too. That was like
The
like
rotating
cabinet there. Yeah. And you were always,
drove me
forever
nuts.
trying to find stuff, and stuff was
And then
falling
they'd
off of
fall
there.
off.
Oh, they'd fall off behind
I
there.
hated that thing.
And
Yeah.
then the thing would get caught and you couldn't get it open. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Darlene says, good morning. Good morning, Darlene. Thanks for getting up with us. Let's take a break. We come back. We'll take care of our poll question from yesterday, dive into a new one, and then just move on with our day. So good morning. Thanks for hanging out.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Looking for a better way to save at the pump? IBEC helps drivers fuel up for less while supporting American energy and hard-working Indiana farmers. Pump local. Pay less at IBEC. Fuel up at IBEC in Rensselaer, located at 751 Highway 114.
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And Doug. Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons, and lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6854. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6854. That's 800-575-6854. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh my God, that is so exciting.
No.
Wait, what?
What is so exciting?
It's almost Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So, get excited.
I'm so excited to get started.
Take your position. It's showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you here on the Q, 97.7 FM and 98 Gold, WIBN. Also streaming on video, WLQI, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages, all three. Go to any one of them. You can see our smiling faces right now. You can go to Twitch. If you're into that, look up Touhyville. You'll find us. Or on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel as well, where you can see our videos while we're live. You can go back, find stuff that we've done before, maybe some interviews you wanted to check out, things like that, or just a point in the show where we're talking about something visual and you're like, oh, I got to see that. Go ahead and jump in. Portions of the show today brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. So much going on over at Steve Specialized Services. You got Honest Abe Log Homes. If you have ever dreamt of having a log home, stop by, talk with the good folks over at Steve's, let them show you around the Honest Abe's Log Home Super Showcase showroom, just to give you an idea of what you'd have going on there. Really cool stuff. Check it all out at stevesspecialized.com. Go and like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet Family and McDonald's. Yesterday, I got a text from Cheryl that just said, I'm not in the mood for cooking today. Can we do McDonald's for dinner? I really am in the mood for chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
You are never going to find me not in the mood for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we had McDonald's last night for dinner, and I had my quarter pounder with cheese, and I got my 6-piece McNugget that I shared with Ace. Free, by the way. Just use points for my 6-piece McNugget. Use the McDonald's app. You won't be disappointed. You gain points with the other stuff you're buying. So your purchase gets you more points, even though you're using points. And I swear it seems like my points just keep replenishing. So I have used points in just about every meal, I want to say, for at least 2 years. Where each time I go, I use some points, but then I gain points that I can use points next time. I think the lowest I've gotten is down in the area of around 1,000 points. Like,
okay. Because I was going to say, every time I look at you guys, your points are 12,000, 16,000.
Yep, they were way up there. And then I've been using more and more. And I started using them.
Well, you always get something for the dog.
Yeah. So I've been adding like extra sausage patties to my thing. I've even gotten, because you don't get a meal, I've gotten some of your sandwiches don't cost me anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just get a whole sandwich, and that'll eat up your points, but they're there. Why not? So use your app when you visit your Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's. They sponsor portions of our streaming video, so you can see our smiling faces.
Yeah.
Visit them in Hebron, Remington, DeMott, and 2 locations in Rensselaer, one on 114 in Rensselaer, right off the expressway, or on College Avenue, right over by Track and Van Hill. So good stuff there. All right. Melissa says, good morning. Have you tried the fish sandwich at Dairy Queen? Had it for the first time last night, and it was seriously the best.
Ooh.
I have not. I do not like fish. So
I love fish.
Usually Cheryl's go-to at McDonald's is the double fish fillet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I just
her
had
thing.
a nug craving. I don't know what
Well,
what was going on yesterday.
But you had nuggets a week or two ago, like you were in the
Mm-hmm.
mood for them.
Mhm.
Oh, that's what it was. I had gotten them, and you would.
I did the what? That's the
tried a
worst.
couple
When I'm
and
like,
then-
no, I'm not hungry, and then I wind up eating your whole.
Well, it was
for Ace's whole.
Yeah, you shared with Ace. It
thing.
was, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
But yeah, a double fillet of fish for me is the call at McDonald's. It's my favorite thing in the universe.
yeah. So Melissa says to go try it over at
I got to
Dairy
try
Queen.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will I will, when it comes to food at Dairy Queen, I will grab the cheese curds, like for a quick little bite while I'm driving. Good stuff.
I used to love Long John Silver's. Used to have a chicken and fish thing. They had so much salt in there that it was a salt lick, and I loved it. I loved it. I thought you're the only one who's going for chicken fingers at.
Mm-hmm. No, a lot of people get chicken.
Now, do you remember Arthur Treacher's fish and chips?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
So that was one of the places that we would go during Lent. So there was a place where I grew up in Chicago. It was on Harlem Avenue, right off of Foster. And it was a little fish place. You go in there on Friday during Lent in the neighborhood I grew up in, probably 85% Catholic at least.
Now, did your family keep Lent like religiously?
Some. I mean, they did the fish thing. Like they would do the no meat thing on Fridays through Lent.
Okay.
They did that when we were growing up. And then we'd go to church on Easter.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait. So no meat on Fridays?
Mhm.
Okay, that's right.
During Lent.
During Lent. I
Mhm.
thought it was no meat, period. Is that not true? It's just no
What?
meat on Fridays? You're
Yeah.
not giving up meat, period. You're just giving
During
up
Lent,
meat
you mean?
during Lent on
Oh,
Friday.
okay.
Like one day a week, you're giving it up?
So, okay.
I'm lost.
So during Lent,
Yeah.
you're supposed to give up something. You choose something for all of Lent. Like,
Okay.
Like I'm going to give up sugar for all of Lent, or I'm going to give up
Okay.
coffee for all of Lent, like a sacrifice.
Mhm.
But then you also don't eat meat on Fridays. There was a time when the Catholic Church, I think, was no meat on Fridays year round.
You're kidding.
No,
What is that for?
because all the apostles were fishermen and Jesus was trying to get them some more business.
No. That is not right. I almost fell for that. Stop it. For those of us who
Trying
are
to help
trying
my
to learn,
buddies
do
out.
not
Trying
learn from him.
Trying to help my buddies out.
You know how they say you could learn things from everybody? That there are exceptions, though. Okay. No meat on Fridays. I'm trying to find. Is that because Jesus died on a Friday?
No. I don't know how far back it goes, but not that I was ever told that it had anything to do with that. So
the tradition of not eating meat on Fridays, primarily observed by Catholics, is a form of religious penance and remembrance. It honors Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. Thank you very much.
Wow. All right.
The former Jew gets the answer right.
Wow. All right.
It's game show Cheryl.
Right,
Da,
right,
da,
right.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
What do I get when it was a total guess and I'm right? Do I win something? Like
no, because it
double or
encourages the
nothing.
behavior.
Da, da, da.
It encourages the behavior that when people are having a conversation and you jump in and you're like, I know the answer. Like, yeah, they're telling the story. Let them tell it.
It symbolizes a break from worldly indulgence. That totally makes sense. Because, in Judaism, it says to suffer your soul.
Okay.
There are like times where you suffer your soul.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And that's kind of why we don't wear leather on Yom Kippur, like on our, we don't wear jewelry because it reminds you of the sin of the golden calf.
All right.
Like there's times where we suffer ourselves too.
Yeah.
So
we used to go to this place at Harlem and Foster. It was a little fish place. What I was trying to say 25 minutes ago when I started this story.
I was waiting to see if you did that to me.
If I did it to you, wait a minute. What did I do to you other than start a story? I didn't do anything. But we would go there, and because the neighborhood was mostly Catholic, it reminds me of probably what like a New York deli would be like on a busy lunch day. It was packed. And it was all, I mean, people were getting fish. Most people were getting shrimp, so we would go there most of the time on Fridays. And all of it was all packed in paper bags. Like it was just, it was like wrapped
lunch
in like
bags kind of thing or what? Like Portillo's type bags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And but like the shrimp was probably wrapped in like wax paper, so it wasn't like bleeding through the paper, but it was all like, it wasn't plastic bags like you see now. It was mostly paper bags. So that place would get so packed that sometimes we would also go to, and this is where I get to, Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. And for whatever reason, the other place didn't have them, but this place had hush puppies. And so we would get hush puppies too.
Can I just tell you?
So
can't get into them.
No?
Could never get into them because they had them also at Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
I was like, what? These potato balls suck.
Oh my gosh. Potato balls.
Everybody was always like, oh, hush puppies. No, not hush puppies. Ugh, hush puppies. Like, no.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. I still don't how to dry out something that originally was a great idea.
I don't know. I remember I liked it as a kid. And
Did you really?
I would eat them with like the same way I would with like the shrimp. I would dip them in the cocktail sauce and I would eat it. Yeah. So anyway, boy, was that a long story. Our poll question from yesterday, how do we get there? Was tell us the wrong things other people or you have said or done on a first date. Okay. Tom says you don't sweat much for your size. I don't know if Tom said it or someone said it to Tom. I don't know. Nobody really said.
I got one that I didn't put on there. Did anybody say, well, technically I'm still married?
No, I have not heard that one myself. No.
Talk about like, okay, then I think we're done here.
I have had someone tell me that third or fourth date, not on the first date. Yeah. Yeah. Denise said, my goal is to make you fall in love with me.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Right?
Ooh.
That's my goal here, just so you're aware. Yeah. I'm going to make the sale. So, yeah. Piper says, if the guy on a first date didn't open the doors for me, there was never a second date. So that was the start of that. Pam says, 1994, my date dropped food on his shirt, proceeded to lift it up and licked the stain.
Who is that said that? They need
Pam.
a t-shirt.
Pam.
Pam gets a t-shirt. Pam, DM us.
Ooh.
Oh, if that's not a winner chicken dinner, I don't know.
Right?
Because I was like trying like the Dickens yesterday all day. It would just come. You know how you like, we have a question and it just kind of, you're working and then you go, why am I thinking about that? I was trying to think about this all day yesterday. And I'm like, I know I have horror stories, but I think I blocked them all out.
Yeah.
But that is a horror story. And she's like even quoting years.
Right. Right. All right. Well, we can go ahead and message her. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got to do that. So just remember, she gets a t-shirt. That's
funny.
too much.
Yep. Cindy says a guy drove around car lots telling me which car was his favorite. Never went out again. Yeah. Vic says no, not in a public forum. He will not tell us. Tanya says I had started eating pizza with my hands instead of a fork, which makes sense. And she says, and I burnt the roof of my mouth so badly that it melted the flesh. Took a week to recover from that. Yeah, that's a yowzer on a first date. Yeah.
Did you know, if you look that up right now, that I think it's something like the what's the main cause for people going to the emergency room? It's burnt cheese. It's pizza burns. I was like, what?
Right. Whitney says, asked if I wanted to see his spicy videos with his ex. Needless to say, during my potty break, I texted a friend to call in 7 minutes and say my son was sick and I needed to come home ASAP.
Isn't it great now that we could do that?
Right.
Ring my phone in 15 and make it good.
I've only done that on one blind date from somebody I met on the internet. I had a friend call and
get me out of here.
Just in case. Like we didn't know. You know, like I'm like, just in case. Like, yeah, text me and yeah. So it turned out it was fine. Like it wasn't good, but it seemed a little like off, like I wasn't so sure about
so you actually dated strangers, like you actually would meet, like you actually did app dating.
Well, there were websites back then, but
websites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that did not, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah. George says showed up. So George is
poor George.
I would like to say George is a resident curmudgeon, but he's not the only one. Like there's
George needs like somebody to show him that that it's not all
that
we're not all the same.
There's well, of course you're not all the same, but I think George is also at a point where he's just he's good.
You're never too old for happiness and joy and partnership. And it's okay to be by yourself.
Right. You can have happiness and joy. Right.
I get it.
But you got to have the happiness and joy. Got to grab some of that.
He's not a believer yet.
Right.
So we've got to, I think God's got to bring him a nice lady.
Either way, or you just got to find the happiness and joy by yourself. You could do that too. That's totally fine. All right. Let's take a break. Our poll question today we'll dive into in the next hour. It is, tell us, where you went, or maybe you got one upcoming, your summer getaway. Where are you going? Where did you go? Tell us about your summer getaway and what you did. So that could be some fun stories. So this way it'll counter some of those bad date stories. So now we're looking for the good stories.
We should also ask if it's a regular thing or do you switch it up?
Oh yeah. Like, do you go to the same places every year?
To me, I'm a traditionalist, believe it or not. Like I like, once I find my spot, to include that.
Yeah. I think you and I should incorporate
Mexico
Holiday World. Boy, we were both off on that one. That was zing. Holiday World into our plans.
Yeah.
A lot of folks keep saying that it's cool. Now you don't ride a lot of rides, but more than that, I think you'd like the the holiday part of Holiday World.
You know me and Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to lots of Christmas music all year. Like I do not turn the dial.
And it's in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yes.
Like, so I
we need to go there.
So that's a trip we need to take, and we need to take a trip to Logansport for the Batman Museum. Those are two trips we got to incorporate in.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, so tell us about your getaways. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll dive into. I didn't share my first date thing, but I have shared this story before.
Is this the drunk one?
No, because that was like a post dating thing that was just dumb. This was just a funny thing, and I've told it before how we were on the first date, and she said her favorite actor was Pauly Shore.
I was going to ask if this is the one where you. Yeah.
I gotta go. You don't mean actor, right? Yeah, he's just so good. No, he's not. Yeah, no.
I have some annoying things. Like I still remember waiting. I was dating somebody rather, I don't want to say famous, but he wanted a specific table, so we waited an hour and a half.
Then he wasn't that famous.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah. Yeah, weird stuff like that.
Just weird stuff.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 86. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected with patchy fog after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day with patchy fog before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then a chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Uh-oh. If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
This August 14th, grab your boots and head to the Fair Oaks Farms for the Farmhouse Backyard Concert, Icons of Country. Experience an unforgettable night of tribute performances celebrating Lainey Wilson, Zach Brown Band, and Kenny Chesney under the summer sky. Tickets are only $20 and the fun doesn't stop with the music. Enjoy specialty mac and cheese creations, grilled favorites, Fair Oaks Farms' famous homemade ice cream, and ice-cold drinks. Make it a night of great music, great food, and great memories. Get your tickets now at fofarms.com.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Kentland Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day.
Showtime.
Yep. Steve and Cheryl powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit Jasper County REMC on Facebook. You find out more about what they have going on. Also, you can check them out on their website, jasperremc.com. So you can find energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, rebates, all kinds of great stuff there at Jasper County REMC and jasperremc.com. Also, got to mention Pat over at Brookside Florist does an incredible job for any occasion. Wedding flowers, special event, floral designs, funerals, what have you. Whatever it is that you need flowers for. Maybe it's just because. Maybe it's an anniversary. Maybe it's a get out of the doghouse. Whatever you need, Pat's going to make sure that the flowers that you get are looking great. She also has all kinds of different decorations and different things for the summertime there.
Mm-hmm.
So check out Brookside Florist, 121 West Vine Street in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-5001. All right. Let's see what's happening, shall we?
What's the fun? Tell me what's happening. What's the fun? Tell me what's happening. What's the fun? Tell me what's happening. What's the fun? Tell me what's happening.
Katie Couric says a temporary bout of amnesia led her to believe Joe Biden was still president. Turns out, same thing happens to Joe Biden each day. He wakes up, he says... according to animal experts, giraffes can perform rudimentary math. Wow. According to RFK Jr., they're also delicious. Yeah. Yep. The Emmy nominations are out. You can choose to not watch the ceremony on NBC or to not stream it on Peacock, whatever you decide. It's up to you. Yeah. The Pit has the most nominations with 25. They say
28.
Okay. The Pit has the most nominations with 28, according to Cheryl. 25, according to my sheet.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't affect the joke, so it's okay. It's a fantasy show about intelligent, talented, and caring doctors who, for some reason, choose to live in Pittsburgh. I don't know why they do that. It's weird. President Trump says the ceasefire with Iran is over. Yeah. Thanks, Belgium. You couldn't have just let us win? Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Made Grandpa mad. And Ryan Seacrest missed Taylor Swift's wedding because he booked a gig that night. He was working instead of going to Taylor Swift's wedding. Turns out the only way you can actually get Ryan Seacrest to attend an event is you have to hire him as the host. You have to let him be the host of the wedding. We're having fun here on a Thursday morning. Thanks for getting up and hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. We like that you guys jump in and hang out and have some fun with us. The Emmy nominations came out yesterday. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but it looks like Hacks and The Pit are nominated for everything. Like everyone else can just stay home. It's every award is just going to be Hacks or The Pit.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to, and The Pit will get drama, Hacks will get the comedy, and that'll be that. It's
the Bear I saw also got in there.
For what, like again. One or two? Like, I mean, I'm just saying.
Let me see.
If Hacks got 24 and The Pit got 28, how many more awards are there? That's crazy.
8 for the 4th season.
For the Bear?
For Bear.
All right.
For the Bear.
So 8's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So my problem with the Emmys is, and has been for a while now, almost nothing on network television is getting nominated. And you can't tell me that nothing on network television is good. It's like the only thing that seems to get nominated on network television anymore is Abbott Elementary. That's it. That's the only thing. Like that's, I don't know. It seems weird to me that that's all there is out there. That's
yeah.
good.
I mean, like I'm trying to think of all of the things I watch, like even the short kind of things, like the Alex Murdaugh case, or
it's all streaming.
Yeah, it's all streaming.
I know a lot of stuff, and I watch a lot of stuff streaming too. But some of the stuff has to be good on network TV. I mean, that it can't get nominated. The actors can't get nominated, so you can't. Nothing good is happening on network television. So,
but come to think of it, like think about what have you watched on network TV?
I like the TV show Ghosts.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
You like that.
Yeah, that's funny. It's a funny idea. But I know people out there like Elsbeth.
Oh yeah,
Matlock with what's her name? Kathy Bates.
Yeah, I wonder with that. Let me see. What was the Kathy Bates one called?
Matlock.
I'm just looking up how many nominations they got.
Kristen Bell and Adam Brody from Nobody Wants This
did
not get nominated for their second season, even though they were both nominated last year.
Oh,
I know I hate to put that kind of stuff in Cheryl's head that, you can get nominated one year for an award and not the next year. Like, I don't want that.
Would you stop while we're doing that's not even funny right now. Zip it, dude. I am not going through all this work with you. Having to listen to myself, which is nauseating.
That's how I felt.
I so appreciate our listeners more now than ever.
But that's how I felt the year that we got nominated for Station of the Year, because we submitted for like
everything.
8, 9.
Yeah.
And
we brought everyone. And we rented a limo bus.
But we were only nominated for one thing.
Yeah.
And submitted for, and I was like, that's not cool. Who that? What?
Right?
You got to be kidding me. What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I know.
With your shenanigans. Yeah. I know. See,
But
it's
it
the
was
only
station
year,
of the year.
I know,
Like,
but it's the only year also that we didn't come home with some kind of hardware. You know,
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah, that made me ill. That was like overwhelmingly awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? This is not a good conversation. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Listen, it's not a sign of whether or not you do a good job. That's the truth. You know.
Keep telling yourself that.
No,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm working on that as we speak, but I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't matter to me.
There's no way to do that. It does matter, but that it doesn't tip you over. Yeah. Don't tip the Cheryl. That's the game we play.
Yeah.
So
Don't tip the Cheryl. Is that like cow tipping and stuff?
No, it's like
that?
don't tip the waiter. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank with Sports, Find the Big Deal with Strag Van Till, and then plenty of other fun stories to dive into. So nobody go anywhere.
At Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village, assisted living means living confidently and fully. Enjoy the freedom of a private apartment, delicious meals, housekeeping, fun activities, and personalized support whenever needed. Spend your days connecting with friends, enjoying hobbies, attending chapel, or simply relaxing with peace of mind, knowing caring team members are always nearby. It's a warm, faith-based community where every resident is known and valued. Discover assisted living with heart at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village. Learn more at greencroft.org/oakgrove or call 219-987-7005 to schedule a tour.
Looking for the coolest stop at downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the strawberry watermelon refresher and the mango pineapple refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
A North Judson man, 30-year-old Connor Dvorak, faces a charge of leaving the scene of a crash resulting in death and 2 other charges. A Knox man, 45-year-old Philip Land, who was riding a bicycle, was found along a county road just northeast of North Judson late last month. Dvorak was arrested on Tuesday following an investigation that included locating evidence at the scene and surveillance video from a flock camera, identifying a license plate number. A warrant was then issued and bond was set at $50,000 cash in Stark Circuit Court. A Rensselaer teen, 18-year-old Osvaldo Severa Facundo, was preliminarily charged with the felony of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle early Wednesday morning. A state police press release stated they tried to pull over a vehicle on Interstate 65 north of US 30, but the driver fled southbound at a speed that authorities said exceeded 130 miles per hour into Jasper County. Authorities said that since there was an extreme danger to the motoring public, the trooper conducted a pit movement about 4 miles south of State Road 10, causing the suspect's car to spin and roll over into the median. The trooper stated that Facundo was operating the vehicle on a learner's permit. He was also charged with the misdemeanors of 2 counts of operating while intoxicated, reckless driving, and minor consumption. The Lowell Animal Hospital announced that they temporarily closed yesterday morning after the Drug Enforcement Administration executed a search warrant as part of their investigation into alleged diversion of controlled substances. The federal agency had not released any information at the time, but the animal hospital issued a social media statement stating they're closing was until further notice, but just temporary, and that people who utilize their services should not worry, as they would be back open, quote unquote, in no time. The Indiana State Police Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division, or CVED, has reported the number of commercial trucking violations in the 31-day period that ended June 15th. Total commercial motor vehicle inspections included 476 out-of-service drivers and more than 500 out-of-service vehicles. In addition, the report showed the total number of oversized violations was 39 and nearly 260 overweight violations. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
53-year-old Richard Lacoste of Rensselaer passed away on June 21st. Friends may call from 1 until 2 p.m. today at First Church in rural Wheatfield. Services for Richard Lacoste will be held at First Church at 2 o'clock today. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Riley's Children's Hospital. 81-year-old Bethel Kirkus of Wheatfield passed away on July 1st. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield. Services for Bethel Kirkus will be held at the Sorrowful Mother Catholic Church, 10:30 a.m. on Friday, Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will be at the Sorrowful Mother Catholic Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the church's food pantry. 82-year-old Helen S. Smith, rep of Monterey, passed away on July 4th. Visitation will be from 5 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Helen, a rep, will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern on Friday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial will take place at Tippecanoe Township Riverside Memorial Cemetery in Monterey. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist the family with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. 73-year-old Arturo Bud Koenig of Rensselaer passed away on July 4th. In accordance with Bud Koenig's wishes, no services will be held. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, has been entrusted with the cremation rights. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 86. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected with patchy fog after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day with patchy fog before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then a chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant.
Thursday, here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Lead off with Major League Baseball for the second straight night. The White Sox fall to the surging Boston Red Sox, this time getting blanked by a 5-0 final. Over the first two games of this series, the White Sox have been outscored by the Red Sox a combined 13-1. Davis Martin takes the loss, allowing all 5 runs on 6 hits, just 2 strikeouts. He walked 2. While Martin's 2026 record now resides at 9-4, he has gone winless over his last 5 starts. Red Sox with 3 runs in the third, then 2 in the fourth, hitting the 9th spot. Shortstop Son Chang-Chen had 2 RBI singles. Red Sox lefty Jake Bennett getting the start, 7 solid innings, did not walk a batter, 4 Ks. He gave up 4 hits, 2 of those hits singles off the bat of Luis Angel Acuna. For Bennett, he's now 4-3 on the season as the Red Sox pick up their 5th straight victory in all, winners of 10 of their last 12 games. White Sox will look to prevent getting swept by the Red Sox. It's the series finale this afternoon. White Sox continue to hold first place in the American League Central. The Twins edging out the Cleveland Guardians 6-5 as it currently stands in the AL Central. The White Sox lead the division by a full game over second place Cleveland and 2 full games over third place Minnesota. A lot of power flex by the Cubs lineup last night. Winners in Baltimore 9-7 over the Orioles. In all, the Cubs going deep 5 times, 4 off Orioles starter Dean Kramer. Pete for Armstrong homered twice. Cor Armstrong now has 21 homers on the season. He also has 23 stolen bases. Cor Armstrong becomes the first big league player in 2026 to reach both 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases. Cor Armstrong homered in the third and then again in the fifth. Also in the fifth, Michael Conforto and Carson Kelly went back-to-back. Cubs with a 5-run 7th inning propelled by Seiya Suzuki's 3-run blast. In all, 9 total home runs in this ballgame. The Orioles had 4, including 2 from Tyler O'Neill. The win belonging to Colin Ray, improving the 7-5 this year. Jacob Webb pitching the 9th, retiring the Orioles on 3 consecutive groundouts, earns his 4th save of the season. At present, it's the Cubs on a 3-game winning streak and will go for the 3-game sweep of the Orioles with the first pitch of the series finale moved up to this afternoon, now 12:35 p.m. Central. The initial start time was slated for 5:35 p.m. Central. However, the change due to inclement weather in the Baltimore area. And news out of Detroit yesterday, pitcher Justin Verlander announcing he will retire at season's end. At 43 years of age, Verlander, the oldest player in the majors, returned to the Tigers this season, where at one time was the ace of that pitching staff. He would go on to win 2 World Series titles with the Houston Astros. In his career, Verlander has pitched 3 no-hitters and won 3 AL Cy Young Awards. His best season was 2011. That year with the Tigers, Verlander posted a 24-5 record, a 2.40 ERA, and 250 strikeouts, claiming the pitching triple crown while also becoming that season's AL MVP. In this, his 21st big league season, Verlander has only made 1 start bothered by injuries. NHL, the Blackhawks will not have the services of center Connor Bedard to start the season. The 2023 number 1 overall draft pick by the Blackhawks had surgery yesterday on his left shoulder. The timeline for Bedard to make a full recovery is 4 months, and therefore he's expected to miss at least the first month of the season. WNBA, the Fever down by the host Los Angeles Sparks last night, 106-92. Fever did get 29 points from Kelsey Mitchell, which was a game high. Caitlin Clark returned to the Fever starting 5 after sitting out the last 2 games due to a back injury, limited to almost 16 minutes. Clark finished with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks, leading the Sparks with 24 points. Naka Ogumake. Fever back at it tonight, the third of this 4-game road trip going up against the Phoenix Mercury. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on Idaho potatoes, 3-pound bag. On sale at Dragon Man Till. 219-866-4104. Call me up. Tell me the price that's in the sale flyer. You can get it at StragonManTill.com. Tell me the price on the 3-pound bag of Idaho potatoes. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
The ones who get it done. Brought to you by Granger. A Virginia teacher is going the extra mile for her students. Kate Fletcher recently ran more than 100 miles to raise money for student scholarships. Fletcher says she runs out of love for her students. and has raised nearly $12,000 so far. For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need, delivered when and where you need them. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
The burrito is fire.
Hi, this is Maya.
And I'm Antonio. And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A hash brown scrambled burrito
is that it fuels our morning.
It's the full package.
You have the chicken, you have the eggs, and then you add these hash browns for a nice little crunch.
The chicken's always nice. It's crispy, it's juicy. And the cheeses, they melt together in a beautiful way.
And it gives me energy. It's perfect.
Order the Chick-fil-A hash brown scrambled burrito and Simply Orange Juice on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Congratulations to Kathy. She knew that the 3-pound bag of Idaho potatoes at Strega Mantell this week is just 99 cents for all those potatoes. You can get them online at StregaMantell.com. You get the same prices as you see in the stores. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Use your reward points, online coupons, and more. Strega Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StregaMantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Big city surgical experience right here in Jasper County. At Liberty Clinic General Surgery Wound Care Colonoscopy, patients receive expert care from everything from colonoscopy screenings and minimally invasive surgery to vascular procedures, skin lesion removal, wound care, and more. Their team believes patients are more than charts and appointments, your family, friends, and neighbors. That's why Liberty Clinic combines advanced surgical expertise with genuine compassion every step of the way. Schedule your appointment today at 219-866-8999. Visit mylibertyclinic.com and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville,
Now with even more Tui.
Morning. It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday.
A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in. Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun.
Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Uh-huh.
Fun?
It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
Yep. We try to have fun here. Always have a good time getting up, hanging out with you guys, chit-chatting on video, or answer the poll question, what have you. Speaking of fun, Free Family Film Festival today, getting the air conditioning with the kids. Starts at 10:30 this morning. Doors open at 10. Go see Gabby's Dollhouse. It's free, thanks to Tim's Auto Body and Sales. And, of course, Touhyville Media partners with the Fountain Stone Theater to do this every year. So we're glad to be a part of it. It's just one of the cool things. We love doing that kind of stuff with the community. That to me is what local radio is all about. You know, we were just talking about all the big layoffs at iHeart and all that stuff. You know, to me, that's what local radio is all about, is being involved in those things. We find stuff for like that we can sponsor with kids, because we just love that. Like, I love the idea that there's a free movie that families can go to. It's like, it's like loving the thing that Kyler Laird did over at the pool, Spencer or LaRue Pool in Rensselaer.
I mean,
to make it so everybody can go swimming free all summer. That's super cool. It's wonderful.
I mean, the impact on families with that, I can't even.
Yeah,
because we see the kiddos and the whole families walking up and down.
Yes,
Jackson.
And that's how I feel about the Free Family Film Festival. It's like, okay, it's summertime. What do I do with the kids? Let's take them to the movies.
Right.
You know, concessions, there's specials on those, so they're not as expensive as normal, and you get to see a free movie. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So
and get the kiddos out in the air conditioning.
Yes. FountainStoneTheaters.com. You can also check out all the other movies that are going on, including this week. You got Toy Story 5. So George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook also offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care. Each resident gets a tailored approach to their healthcare needs, specific to them. It's what they do. It's what Scott and his great staff over at George A. Memorial Healthcare do in Brook. And they're also on Facebook. You can find George Aid. They're also a sponsor of our super cool shirts. Super cool. We'll be giving away.
Let's give away one right now.
We'll be giving away right now.
Fifth caller, 219-866-4104.
All right, we'll give away a Touhyville America 250 shirt, thanks to the good folks over at Franciscan Healthcare Rensselaer, George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, as I mentioned, Rogers Industrial Maintenance, Spark Marketing, and the Main Squeeze Shakeups. So 219-866-4104.
And thanks to our sponsors, man, they jumped on this. They jumped on this opportunity.
Yes.
I can't wait to see Main Squeeze too.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Lemon shake-ups.
Yep. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 5. Who's this?
Hey, this is Tom over in Goodland.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
Doing all right. Driving to work, listening to some radio.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Absolutely. All right. Well, you got yourself a shirt. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl so we can figure out how to get it to you. You know, if you want to pick it up, or we'll bring it to you in good stock, however you want. But hold on. I'm going to send you over to her. Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you, Tom. All right. That's exciting stuff. Tom got himself a commemorative, one of a kind, unique collector's edition Touhyville America 250 t-shirt, all part of our summer fun happening here in Touhyville. And again, we've got our wonderful sponsors of the t-shirts. This is the first year that we've done this, where we put sponsors on the back of the t-shirt, because this was such a special thing with all these colors. We don't understand how the shirts get made and all that stuff, but with all these different colors, it really got to be like way out there expensive. So thank you to Main Squeeze Shakeups, Franciscan Healthcare Rensselaer, Rogers Industrial Maintenance, Spark Marketing, who did the shirts, and of course George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, who I just mentioned, as far as a regular sponsor of the Touhyville program as well. Of course, it's all part of summer fun here in Touhyville. We'll be giving away some tickets a little bit later on, too. Thanks to some of our great summer fun sponsors like Rensselaer Marathon, BP, and Raceway gas stations, Steve Specialized Services, Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's of Rensselaer, DeMott, Remington, and Hebron, Bozeman Oil Company, Mayor Phillips in the city of Rensselaer, Wagner Lumber and Supply, Jasper County REMC, Harvest Hangout in Goodland, Red Baron Liquors and all their locations in Rensselaer, DeMott, Morocco, and Cedar Lake, Sanders Cycle, the town of Goodland, and Goodstock. Don't forget, July 25th, they're doing Golf Cart Golf. Find out more about that on the Goodstock Facebook page. Also got to mention Tri-County School Corporation, TNT Tree Service for all your tree needs. You need trees trimmed, what have you, TNT Tree Service, professional, clean, do a great job. Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMott, AutoWorks in Rensselaer, Kennedy Mechanical, Royal Oak, Deno Home Center, FTC Enterprises, Brick Street Ice Cream in Rensselaer, who of course we're giant fans of. It's Thursday, and I think Cheryl's only gotten a twist once this week, so we may have to make our way back over there. And RH Mechanical, all part of summer fun here in Touhyville on the Q, 98 Gold, and Bear Country. And as far as winning tickets, we've got tickets to Deep River Water Park, Holiday World, as well as Indiana Beach, and we give them away while we're out and about at these different things. We give them away here on the air, and we give them away at random times on the Q and 98 Gold as well. So all kinds of summer fun happening here in Touhyville. All right. We just saw you on video. Run out, run back in. You're always running. You're always doing. Some people might think, boy, what a great job. They get up early. Sure, they get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but they're done by 9 with their day. No. 9 o'clock starts our full-time job.
Right.
Like that's when we're running. We're going to things.
Contracts,
or
creative
we're
production.
doing
Yeah,
radio advertising. We're helping businesses, fairs, everything with their radio advertising. By the way, if you would like to promote your business, do you like the idea of new customers? Sales at the number 2 letter E, VILLE.com. That goes right to Cheryl. She'll be glad to help you out. You can message her as well on the social media, and she loves sitting down, talking marketing, and getting you guys more customers, you business owners. So we're running around like crazy, doing stuff. You know, this is literally a small radio station. We have 3 full-time people and 2 part-time people. That's it. That's the whole shebang. So it's possible that from time to time you feel burnt out. You don't want to, but you get burned out.
Yeah.
Well, there's now a club for lying down if you're burned out. It's called Club Rest Stop.
What?
It was started by a wellness coach in New York.
That's called my couch.
Right. You guys want to go to the club and just lie down and take a nap?
You want to go to Cher's couch?
Right. It was started by a wellness coach in New York. It involves meeting up in Central Park for 2 hours of guided breathing, sound baths, meditation, or you could just take a nap.
Okay, I do want to try a sound bath. I saw this on someone had in Newton County in the Know, or one of they're like Rensselaer friends or whatever, but this was in Newton County.
Okay.
Someone had it in their pool. So you lay on like floaties and they do the sound bath in the pool. I was like, pick me. I need some friends in Newton County.
Okay, time out. How do you do a sound bath in the pool?
Okay, so do you know what a sound bath is? It's like one of those round. It's those. I don't want to say it's a gong, but it's like a pot, and it radiates noises or something, and I want to say they hit it with a thing, and they make different noises around it, and they're calming noises and vibrations. So they have you laying on floaties. And then they do this guided sound bath where you're like, I mean, there's nothing better than being on a pool float and just chilling as the water kind of like
Got
ebbs and
it.
flows. And yeah,
Okay.
I would like to host those. I would like to host one at our home. We don't have a pool, so I'd need someone to build that for me. Then I would like in-ground too. Then after that, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll make a lasagna.
Everyone, I would love everyone to come over to our house for a pool party.
For a guided.
First of all, we don't have a pool, so we're going to need you guys to come and build that.
We've got
first.
some challenges.
That's how the party starts.
I'm
Oh
just
my
saying,
gosh! Yes,
it's doable. It's doable.
I would like to invite everybody over to my house for Thanksgiving. Great. What should I bring? Do you want to make
A turkey?
Do you want to make turkey? So you know what I was thinking that it was? Then that's why when you said you wanted to go, I was like, really? I thought it was one of those like sensory deprivation things. Like where you get in a pod and
No,
it fills
thank
with
you.
liquid and there's no
It's
sound.
blackout.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
no,
because that I think would freak
no,
me out a little bit.
No, but my dream, just so you know, on because you're not really fully aware of my bucket list, but Sundara out in the Dells.
Yes,
which
I do
is
know about
affiliated
that. Yeah.
with not Kalahari, but
Wilderness.
Wilderness. Sundara is no kid. It's 18 and above or 21 and above, and it's a retreat. So it's hair, massages, facials, pools, quiet, shush, right? Shush. I would like to go there.
Yeah. Yep.
In the middle of the wilderness, nowhere. Shh.
Jessica says, I feel like there's a joke in here somewhere. Something about a relaxing club being called a lounge. Right? I love it, Jessica. Thank you. She also says, so you're planning like a pool party, but it's a barn raising. Yeah. Everybody come. Listen.
Right.
Do you know how much fun we're all going to have once we get done with you guys building the pool? It's going to be great.
Let's go. You just have to chip in a little bit for the pool. For the
sure.
$30,000.
Oh, so now they got to buy the pool too.
You've got to buy the pool.
Wow. All right. Yes. Your parties suck.
Do you see how good I'm the hostess with the mostest?
No, you're the hostess
I'll bring
with
the
leastest.
cookies. Right.
It's
right. Listen, way to like just buzzkill. I don't know.
Not me. It's just life. So this club rest stop, by the way, about 40 people showed up for the first meetup, but more than 700 have already signed up for future events.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. But think about it. Okay. So like, let's say you have kids at home or all that stuff, like
so your
to go
house is not a
somewhere where you
respite.
can just meditate, you can sound bath, you can
chill,
take a nap,
Yeah,
you know, I think it's a fun idea. One member says it's important because younger generations have forgotten how to rest, and the organizer agrees. No, time out. This is not for younger folks. They don't need to rest as much as we do. They can be at home building us a pool while we go rest. The younger generations.
That's it.
She says she wants people to stop feeling guilty about taking a break, even if it's just for a few minutes. Well, I do get that. I do get that. I can tell you, I never would have thought I'd be one of those people with the way that I've lived my life between going into radio or stand-up comedy, that I would be one of those people that if I come home from work and just sat, I feel guilty. I never would have thought I'd be one of those people. I never used to be. Yeah. That there's so much to get done that I feel like if I'm not, then I'm just wasting life.
Right.
Like,
Except you know what the opposite is. I mean, with all the videos you watch, go look up what happens with your productivity when you do this, when you don't take a break.
I get it.
By break, not break kind of sort of negotiated, you know, where you're side-eyeing your work.
I get
like,
it.
This
I
is
get it.
like a break.
No, I get that.
You come back fresh.
I do grasp that you know, that's I love one of Simon Sinek's favorite stories, and it's not his story, he just tells it. Is two lumberjacks are in the woods, and every day they chop down the same amount of wood, But one lumberjack takes chops wood in the morning, then takes a 2-hour break in the middle, and then comes back, and they both end their day at the same time. And the guy that takes a break chops more wood. And the other guy finally goes, how do you chop just as much wood as I do, but you take a 2-hour break? He goes, during that 2-hour break, I go sharpen my blade. So you take a break, you're actually getting yourself better, and you're going to be more productive. You're going to do even more, or the same amount or whatever, but better.
And I embrace that. Time. I learned that young. I learned that employers will work you stupid. And there was something about when I got sick, and I don't mean sick like on the long, but on the short term, like you just get an illness. You can really see if your employer is good or rotten. Because if they're like, oh, we can't have that. But you could have me get up at 4 a.m. when the alarm sounded at the retail place I was at, drive to Gurnee for you. And that was like off the clock because now you're dealing with police and and all that stuff. But then I get sick with the flu. Not only are you good with me bringing it to work and infecting my entire staff, but you could care less about the fact that I'm sick. This is not an attempt to lay on a beach rotting and working on my tan. This is, I am sick. And I just realized the duality of that, and went, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to be as committed to you as you are to me. And we're either going to understand that and call it out, or this is not a long-term thing for me. So I started negotiating things in like vacation to my, because in the beginning, everybody's all, this is the best place to work. And then we believe in our, people and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, great. Then I'm going to need 2 or 3 weeks paid vacation every year.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do that. Well, I can't do that and be expected to run like a maniac.
Believe me, I'll do better for you.
Correct. Yeah. And so I would fight that. I would not fight it, but I would just negotiate it in from the beginning.
And I get all that, now your issue would be that even when you take the time off, you find other things to do.
I actually close more deals when I'm on vacation.
I don't mean away from work. I'm saying you will find home projects to do then. So you don't rest. You will then go, oh, I got to do this. Well, we got to do that. We got to set that up. We got to do this thing. We got to put this thing. I got to, so you're like me, in that you won't sit but you find other things to slide into those things. So and I will argue the same thing that you do with me, that a break could be like a break would really do you good.
And I do every so often, like there's a break.
Well, sure.
But for the most part, I
both
use my
go
break
until we can't, and then it's a forced break. Then it's like I really can't. Absolutely. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll just sit for the break. No, we won't. No. And then we'll come back and we got some stories to dive into and just have some fun. So nobody go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 86. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected with patchy fog after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day with patchy fog before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then a chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Uh-oh. If your old air conditioner sounds like it's auditioning for a monster movie, it's time to call the dynamic duo at Kennedy Mechanical.
We're local, reliable, and ready for the jobs that other companies avoid.
From HVAC repairs to stubborn old boilers and challenging installs, I've been getting the job done right since 1995.
Call Kennedy Mechanical today at 219-280-0760.
And like us on Facebook.
Kennedy Mechanical, heating up comfort and cooling down stress across the region.
Looking for a better way to save at the pump? IBEC helps drivers fuel up for less while supporting American energy and hard-working Indiana farmers. Pump local. Pay less at IBEC. Fuel up at IBEC in Rensselaer, located at 751 Highway 114.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
97.7 The Q.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews. You don't know who I am, but you probably know who Steve and Cheryl is. This is where they live in Touhyville. Touhyville is a very unusual place, and you're part of it.
Thursday can't get here soon enough.
That's today.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really?
But tomorrow's Friday.
All right, calm down. Let's get through today.
Shut up! Nobody asked you.
I love your positive attitude.
It's a perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. So are you ready to get started?
Really need some coffee.
I'm going to need more than coffee.
Coffee's good.
It's a start. Okay, let's get going. It's showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. Showtime. You guys ready? Doing your thing, getting your day started, heading off into the world. Portions of which are brought to us by AutoWorks in... Go ahead.
Glad I could provide you with the humor.
We
today.
do what we can. We do what we can.
I know every time I try to get it back, but sorry.
I don't know. Like, I'd love to know what it is because I've seen other radio shows where they move the thing and it doesn't sound like that. So I don't know.
With me, it sounds like an earthquake's happening.
I think the only thing I can think of is that, like, I have a little cage here, so I move mine around a little bit. It doesn't do much.
Got it.
Where yours is, you're actually grabbing the microphone. You know what I mean? So you don't have like a little cage over there. So we can get you a cage.
You've been wanting to put me in a cage for a long time.
No, it's not what I mean. Portions of the show today brought to us by AutoWorks in Rensselaer. Warning light kick on. You need some routine service, oil change, things like that. AutoWorks is there for you. Call today. Chat with April. Make an appointment. 219-866-5500. That's AutoWorks in Rensselaer. Also, got to mention our friends over at Vierks Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right, let's see what we got going on in the world here. Okay, so this will affect my video gaming friends. Not this minute, but starting in 2028, Sony has announced it will end physical media. So you're not going to buy the games in the
What are you going to do? A
disc.
link like
All of it's going to be download
in the system?
Yeah,
In the system.
yeah. You just download them all, which is
that better for us? I don't know.
So here's the thing. I don't know how they have them set up, like as far as memory goes and things like that. Like I have a hard drive connected to mine, but like when I talked to Harley and Randy, you know, so the younger generation,
Yeah.
that's all they do. They don't buy physical games anymore. It's all download. They just have them downloaded to their,
it makes
to their
sense.
machine.
Why
I
would you
suppose
have discs anymore?
it just
if
takes
I
a
don't-
long time to download. Like,
Oh, it does?
Like I want to buy the game, put
And
it in,
play
and I
it.
want to play right now. Like that's why I went to the store. I got it on the day it came out. I want to buy it and play it. I don't want to wait like 8 hours for this thing to download.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not setting it up. Like I remember with all of your teams, you were
Oh,
like,
yeah, like I would move
I had
things
to
around
input and you
Yeah.
had to get prepared.
And you
so I remember
download
that was
things
a
and- yeah,
day.
yeah.
But
But
you're
this
saying
is-
the actual download of the game takes that long.
Sometimes, I mean, you know, maybe it's different now with the higher speed internet, but yeah, I've done it where I've gone and bought a game and downloaded it, and I'll buy it the night before I want to play so that I download it while I'm sleeping.
Okay, so not to be a weirdo.
Don't be a weirdo.
Is this the reason we need data centers? Meaning like everything is moving to this like internet or cloud-based stuff so
Are
that
you trying to blame me for the data center? Is
No,
that what-
good grief.
Steve, it's because you want to play Madden with the new Caleb Williams. That's why we need a data center. Hope you're proud of yourself. You just ruined Jasper County, Steve.
No, I'm trying to understand like all the things that are creating this need. If I'm understanding it right, because I'm like, since when do we need like buildings to be able to do this? Like,
Okay.
like I'm not.
So I'm
trying to
gonna be
understand all
I'm
this.
gonna be 100% honest.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are actually going to have a discussion on the show about data centers and specifically about the data center
Ours,
coming
in
to
Wheatfield.
Jasper County. Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to have the president of the Jasper County Commissioners, Reen Bontrager, in the studio tomorrow. We're going to talk about this. So because of that, I have every intention of
Today.
spending my afternoon
Got it.
researching this.
Okay.
So I have an idea of what it all is. From what I understand, so don't hold me to this, but from what I understand, from what I've read so far, data centers are needed in different capacities for different things. Some of it is for internet. Some of it is for cloud. Like, so
backups.
You want to keep all of our stuff in the cloud, all of our files in the cloud rather than physical media.
Well, I would imagine just the health records alone, if we're doing that for all Americans, would necessitate
all of that,
something, right?
Some of it has to do with the AI and running that and how that runs on things and can help us, or hurt us, however you want to look at AI. But in order to have AI, some of it has to do with that. But yes, I would think some of it has to do with these video games. So if you're going to download them from a place, they have to sit somewhere.
Oh, shoot. I was just reading this. Online banking,
Yes.
911 emergency dispatch networks, telecommunications, cloud storage. Oh, okay. That's a lot.
So that's where a lot of the online stuff sits. From what I understand, it's got to go somewhere. It's got to be somewhere.
This also says disaster recovery.
Okay.
Redundant backups of data so it isn't lost during power outages or cyber attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So yeah, so I don't know enough about it to speak to it intelligently, but I'm trying to learn because I do want to understand it, because one of the things that bothers me, like very little, like aggravates me. But one of the things that does is when people spout off things as if they know, and it's not true. Like it bothers me when I listen to like talk show hosts spout off about politics, and I know they're just mimicking what someone else told them, or they're just reading what was told to them, or someone else that they know told them, and then I go and do 30 seconds of research and realize that's just made up. That's not true. That drives me up a wall. So in my career and lifetime, I very rarely take a stance on something unless I really know, unless I really feel it.
Correct.
Because
like I have to understand things before and I want to understand pros and cons because there's a cost for everything. So, and I get that, but there's also progression of things like, and needs that weren't there before. So I really do want to understand it. Just like
yeah. I'm with you. And also, if there's going to be a lot of people that are digging and doing a lot of work in Wheatfield, it's really not that far of a drive to come by us and build a pool. It's not that far to just do it while you're here. Like just
right. The new project when Reen comes in that we're discussing will be the data center in Wheatfield / the in-ground pool at the Touhy's. Right. It's going to be simultaneous. They're going to be going on at the same time.
Is there a way we can get the commissioners to vote on that? I'm just checking. I don't know.
Listen, I took the tour.
Just checking.
Now, in exchange for the tour.
Right. I'm just checking. Right. Yeah. So,
but yeah, we did that because we want to be, as your radio station, as your local media outlet. We want to be discussing things that are relevant to our community. In a calm and educational way.
Well, and that said,
you're not, we're not going to have like, you're a duty bomb, you're a dum-dum, you're a,
Well, and that's why I'm just telling you, we're going to have Reen in, we're going to chit chat with, no duty bomb. No, we're going to chit chat with him and you can comment on the video and we'll take some questions that way. We're not taking calls. I'm not doing that because I've been through this enough times in 31 years.
Yeah, to know that
I'm not doing that. It's it's not helpful. It's not, it's, and I'm telling you, as the host of the program, I have plenty of faith in us that we'll be able to get the right questions out. So and
We're
when I
just
say
normal
us,
residents
I'm
of Jasper
mostly
County.
looking at
Yeah.
Cheryl. So it's
yeah, curiosity killed this cat. No. Yeah.
So I think I think we'll be able to handle it and learn. Like, I'm not looking to have everything satisfied and have everybody happy afterwards either.
Well, there's no way
I
to
want
make
to learn.
everybody happy. Like if
I want to learn.
Right. If I lived a block away from where this is going up, it might be noisy for, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 years. I don't know how long it takes to do this thing. But so not everybody's going to be like, hooray, in the short term.
Right.
But I'm more of a long term, like what does this mean fiscally? How does this help the county? Who is this helping in the county?
Listen, not everything is super duper. There's times that we are at our house and it feels like paradise.
Yeah.
We see all the plants and the golf cart parade goes by and we sit in our loungers and we walk around with Ace. And then there's times when the wind shifts and we smell the garbage dump landfill thing. It happens. It's not, and that's not delightful.
Right.
It's part of life. It's part of life, So, so anyway, hopefully we'll know a lot more after tomorrow and understand a lot more.
So DM us today.
Yeah,
if you have
want,
questions, start DMing us with questions because Reen's going to be here.
Yeah, and I'm going to put something up on our Facebook page just a little bit later on too, so that people can add to it, and that way we can sort through all the duty bombs.
I can also tell you, I can also tell you, we're not reading or we're not going to do anything with just statements that come from nowhere.
Right.
Like I don't know what, but I've seen on Friends of Rensselaer that I'm like, okay, someone unplug it. Like we're not shush.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of how it's going to impact, what we need to know ahead of time, how each of us, what we need to watch for, what the commissioners have covered in terms of, because these are people that are elected in office that live here.
Right.
Like, so they're not like, ooh, let's poison the water
let's screw things
and
up.
make things really noisy. So I hate coming home from work. Like,
correct.
So knowing that's the case, let's talk about how they've attacked this. Like, meaning, okay, going into this, we need to know, we've done to protect against. So, and in the meantime, this is how we're going to benefit. This is what some people, X amount of thousands or 1,000, whatever, are going to have to deal with in the short term.
Yeah.
Or the long term, whatever. We want to get educated. So that's the whole point of it.
Yep. They asked Hillary Clinton what she thought when she saw some of those duty bomb things on Friends of Rensselaer.
It makes you want to unplug the internet.
I know. Yeah, that's what she's trying to do. She's just... All right, let's give away a pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. How are you? Good. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. We're going to play a little game called Which Came First? Celebrity Birthday Edition. So I'll tell you two celebrities that celebrate their birthday today, both born on this date, but in different years. And you tell us which one is older. So which one was born first? Both celebrating their birthdays today. Tom Hanks or Fred Savage, who played Kevin Arnold on The Wonder Years. So which one is older? Tom Hanks or Fred Savage?
How about Fred Savage?
No, how about we think a little bit on this?
Cheryl.
Maybe it's Tom Hanks.
You, Cheryl, need to stop cheating. I'm going to start turning off Cheryl's microphone.
Steve, I want to be your bosom buddy.
Yeah, no, he got it right. He said it already. Yeah. All right, Steve, hold on. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone. Yes, it is Tom Hanks who's 70 today, and Fred Savage is 50 today. I almost went with Tom Hanks and John Tesh, but they were too close. John Tesh is 74.
I was going to say I would say John Tesh is older. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Smith's also 71 today, by the way, just throwing out some celebrity birthdays. So,
love the Touhyville on ABC.
Oh,
on
my
ABC.
goodness.
What was the show? That was the first Touhyville shot.
Yeah, it was NYPD Blue.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Your phone's ringing.
Okay.
Well, I got so thrown off by
Farmished.
talk.
You got farmished.
I did a double click on the with my finger. So there we go. Now let's get okay. All right. Cheryl's had enough.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
The group chat can never decide where to go. It's always, you pick. No, you pick. For like way too long. And then somehow, we just end up at McDonald's. There's always someone grabbing a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. And for lunch, someone's getting a McDouble. There's always a McChicken in there. And yeah, a $1 vanilla cone, too. Any time of day, you can score a favorite on the under $3 menu. So yeah, we could keep going back and forth, or just land at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
A North Judson man, 30-year-old Connor Dvorak, faces a charge of leaving the scene of a crash resulting in death and 2 other charges. A Knox man, 45-year-old Philip Land, who was riding a bicycle, was found along a county road just northeast of North Judson late last month. Dvorak was arrested on Tuesday following an investigation that included locating evidence at the scene and surveillance video from a flock camera, identifying a license plate number. A warrant was then issued and bond was set at $50,000 cash in Stark Circuit Court. A Rensselaer teen, 18-year-old Osvaldo Severa Facundo, was preliminarily charged with the felony of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle early Wednesday morning. A state police press release stated they tried to pull over a vehicle on Interstate 65 north of US 30, but the driver fled southbound at a speed that authorities said exceeded 130 miles per hour into Jasper County. Authorities said that since there was an extreme danger to the motoring public, the trooper conducted a pit movement about 4 miles south of State Road 10, causing the suspect's car to spin and roll over into the median. The trooper stated that Facundo was operating the vehicle on a learner's permit. He was also charged with the misdemeanors of 2 counts of operating while intoxicated, reckless driving, and minor consumption. The Lowell Animal Hospital announced that they temporarily closed yesterday morning after the Drug Enforcement Administration executed a search warrant as part of their investigation into alleged diversion of controlled substances. The federal agency had not released any information at the time, but the animal hospital issued a social media statement stating their closing was until further notice, but just temporary, and that people who utilize their services should not worry, as they would be back open, quote unquote, in no time. The Indiana State Police Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division, or CVED, has reported the number of commercial trucking violations in the 31-day period that ended June 15th. Total commercial motor vehicle inspections included 476 out-of-service drivers and more than 500 out-of-service vehicles. In addition, the report showed the total number of oversized violations was 39 and nearly 260 overweight violations. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
53-year-old Richard Lacoste of Rensselaer passed away on June 21st. Friends may call from 1 until 2 p.m. today at First Church in rural Wheatfield. Services for Richard Lacoste will be held at First Church at 2 o'clock today. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Riley's Children's Hospital. 81-year-old Bethel Kirkus of Wheatfield passed away on July 1st. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield. Services for Bethel Kirkus will be held at the Sorrowful Mother Catholic Church, 10:30 a.m. on Friday, Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will be at the Sorrowful Mother Catholic Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the church's food pantry. 82-year-old Helen S. Smith, rep of Monterey, passed away on July 4th. Visitation will be from 5 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Helen, a rep, will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern on Friday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial will take place at Tippecanoe Township Riverside Memorial Cemetery in Monterey. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist the family with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. 73-year-old Arturo Bud Koenig of Rensselaer passed away on July 4th. In accordance with Bud Koenig's wishes, no services will be held. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, has been entrusted with the cremation rights. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 86. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected with patchy fog after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day with patchy fog before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then a chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Sleep well?
It's Thursday. What are you listening to?
My favorite show.
This show is our whole life now. In that case, you need to get a life, dweeb. The show is trouble. Your imagination is the road to anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagine that.
Yeah. Enough talk. It's time for action. It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out on a Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty. Good morning, Dr. Nikki. How are you?
I'm excellent, really excellent. I'm in the middle of some new projects. I'm excited. I don't know what it means, and so far doesn't mean very much, but my TEDx is, I don't know, around 65,000 people watched it so far. Nice. And it's a lot of people. And that's I keep thinking, and I know the world is full of millions and millions of people, but I'm just surprised none of those 65,000 people have come up to me and say, hey, I saw your TED.
It is interesting, like when that does happen, though. Believe me, I had someone, I was in Michigan about 3 hours away and had someone walk up to me and say that they listened to the show one time. And I went,
how nice.
It was just so out of nowhere. Like I was like 2.5 hours away from, and they just happened to be there on vacation too from our area. And just, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I had that happen when I was, doing expert therapist on TV work, where people came up to me in strange place. I remember I was at a racetrack one time and somebody came to me and said, oh, I saw you. Oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah. It's fun. So, all right. Well, speaking of folks that are hanging out and listening, we got a couple of questions from folks. So we're trying. If you're new to us or you're returning, we've taken things with Dr. Nikki and Therapy Thursday, kind of shortened them up a little bit into little bite-sized things because, like you said, with TikTok and Reels and things, folks are looking for more of a bite-sized piece to take in.
That said, snapshot of healing.
That said, truth be told, that's not something therapy isn't necessarily something you can do in a snapshot. So take a little bit of it, and then maybe you got to dive into some of the work yourself. But I saw this one, thought it was interesting. Somebody sent in, I get irritated over small things. What does that usually mean emotionally? So they just said, I get irritated by small things. I don't know what small things are.
Excellent.
But it also depends on what are small things to you might not be a small thing to someone else.
Well, of course, that's true. But still, I think one is smart enough to notice the difference between, I'm irritated because I just found out my husband, cheated on me, or I'm irritated because I dropped a favorite plate. Mm-hmm. Or someone bumped into me in the supermarket. So do we still have supermarkets? Well,
yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So anyway, it's a great question. When we're irritated about a lot of little things, and we see this in relationship as well, where we find ourselves bickering about the smallest things. And if you really think about it, you go, why am I making such a big deal out of this? And why am I making such a big deal out of this tiny little thing, or this way this person spoke to me, or this, this how slowly things are moving in the car, or whatever. The reason we go to these small things is we always choose bite-sized things because they seem to give us more power. First of all, that's the end of the story, right? They seem to give us more power. I can get mad about this and then I can move on. I don't have to hang out with it. And okay, I got rid of that angst inside of me for a hot second. But really what we're doing is, the reason we are bothered by so many little things is because we haven't taken care of the big things that we're bothered by. So one more time, it's about know thyself. What is the thing that you're not speaking to? What is the thing that you're not really diving into and looking at? Something huge that may be way back, a little thing that your mother used to say to you that made you feel less than, or you'd never be enough, or she didn't love you, or she didn't have time for you. What is that little thing, and how do the little things that aggravate you add up to or fall into that bucket? That I'll never be enough. Oh, one more time. Somebody doesn't have time for me. Why aren't I more important? Or whatever your core theme is. So again, the more you know about what your core themes are, there's only one or two, maybe three, the easier you can get through these like milliseconds of discomfort during the day.
So in order to get over the small things, you need to find what your thing is. What's your big thing?
You need to find out what the big thing is. To get over the small thing, you need to find out what the big thing is, because the big thing is always throwing up dust.
Okay.
The big thing's throwing up dust. It's not a whole windstorm, but it's dust particles that make you sneeze, and the sneeze feels like irritation or sudden sadness, or there's disappointment yet again, or whatever it is. But if you listen to the words you tell yourself in your brain, the things you say about what's happening and the context of what's happening, that is a small thing. But if you listen to it, you will hear what your theme is. Of course, the work is then to go back and deal with the theme.
So, okay. So now with the theme, so what are, I know you say to listen, what are some action steps somebody can do? They're new to us and they're saying, okay, wait, what do you mean my one or two themes? What are some action steps that they can do to find their theme?
Okay. So this is a matter of listening to your thoughts, watching your actions, noticing your feelings. If you can do all three, you're solid, but most people can't. Most people are either in one place or another. They're feeling driven or they're thought driven, and then their actions will report either of those two things. So if you listen to your thoughts, you hear yourself say, I cannot believe that one more time somebody's not listening to me. Okay. Or, oh, excuse me, am I in your way? Is that why you just banged against me in the market? Excuse me, am I in your way? So you listen for clues, and there will be repetition in what you say to yourself. Oh, screw me. I guess I'm just not enough for you, right? You may not ever use that inside voice out loud, but you will hear that in your mind sometimes. Some people actually say those things out loud, but you'll hear it in your mind. Or you have this feeling in your stomach. Often it's in your stomach. The stomach carries the childhood material. So if you get nauseous in certain situations, it makes no sense that you're nauseous, or you have this, I get this little, like a little mouse inside me. And when I get that, I know that I've landed on some old area that is being inspired by my, it's being reported by my body. So again, you need to take a deep breath, go down inside yourself and say, what was I just thinking when I burst into a tiny little flame there? What was I just thinking? What did I think right after that? Just see if you can start to catch it. Be a detective of self.
Yeah. And I would suggest, we all have our phones with us and stuff. Maybe write yourself a little note, because it's
That's
really
great.
hard in the moment. I think for me, it's hard in the moment to know why am I upset about this, or to dig deep into it, because I'm already feeling it. I'm going. I'm in my thing,
Mhm.
And until I can pull back, at least for me personally, if I can pull once later, I can pull back and go, why did I get all like that an hour ago?
But
what
but not
caused that?
remember exactly what was. But that's a great idea. Just like say garbage instead of saying it to them. Just mumble some garbage into your phone about.
Right.
Oh, I can't believe how that guy just bumped into me and didn't even say excuse me.
Yeah,
So what
I
does
think
that make
probably
you feel? Invisible? Do you have an invisibility piece? No one really sees me. No one really hears me. No one really knows me.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, it'll cause you to get a little deeper.
Great idea, Steve.
So I like that a lot. Yeah. So try to find your theme. All of us have one or two themes, and that's probably what it is that's causing the little irritations, the little things that are. I know when I find myself getting more and more like agitated by quick things, there's usually something at the core. Now sometimes it's the simple thing. It's the what was the acronym we had the one time? Was it STOP? Was it
HALT.
Halt. It's sometimes it's the halt. Sometimes it's I'm hungry. I'm angry. I'm tired. I'm lascivious.
Lonely, tired.
What's the
Hungry,
L?
angry, lonely. He
Most of
spells
the
it
time,
halty.
Right.
Halt.
No, so usually for me it's the tired. If I haven't gotten enough sleep, I can tell that my wick is shorter. Things will aggravate me more, and I become more emotional. I'm easier to find something that makes me sad if I'm tired. I know that's a big trigger for me. So that's easy
Absolutely.
trigger. But yeah. So all right. If you've got a question for Dr. Nikki, you can always send that in. You can always send it through Facebook. You can send it to her through social media. You can find her on TikTok, on Instagram, on the gram. On Facebook,
on the gram.
Yeah, on Facebook, on all the things on YouTube, of course, you can go find her TED Talk as well. So Therapy Thursdays with Dr. Nikki Monty. We'll be back next week, so nobody go anywhere.
Jasper County REMC reminds you that water and electricity add up to danger. When heavy rains hit, you might not think about electrocution risks, but it should be at the top of the list. Some safety measures to keep in mind include never step into a flooded basement or other room. If water may be in contact with electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. Never try to turn off the power at the breaker box if you have to stand in water. If you can't reach your breaker box safely, call your electric utility to shut off the power at the meter. Make sure outdoor outlets and outlets in wet areas of the home like kitchen, bath, laundry room, and garage are equipped with a ground fault circuit interrupter. These devices can cut off power quickly if there is a problem so no one gets shocked. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities. The 107th Newton Kelly Pumpkin Mine Fair starts Monday, July 13th and runs through Saturday, July 18th. But harness racing will start the pre-fair activities on Saturday, July 11th. Harness racing is a tradition at the Newton County Pumpkin Mine Fair. Come see a piece of Hoosier history. Harness racing is a free grandstand event. There will be a pick-to-winner contest and prizes for each race. If you've never seen harness racing up close, the Newton County Fair is the best place to be on Saturday, July 11th. Host time is noon. Sit in the shade in the grandstand and cheer on your favorite horse. Remember to visit NewtonCountyFair.com and like them on Facebook for all kinds of details about the Newton County Pumpkin Mine Fair.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Kohl's knows summer comes with a few family debates, like what's the best ice cream flavor, or who gets the good pool noodle. But when it comes to Kohl's summer outfits, everyone's in agreement. They're comfy, they're cool, they're stylish. And the best part, they're 20% off. Make the season a little easier with looks your whole family will sign off on at Kohl's and Kohls.com. Select styles, offer ends July 19th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-330-6363. That's 800-330-6363. 800-330-6363.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
What are you doing up so early?
I'm just waiting.
Just waiting? What are you waiting for?
Waiting for my 15 minutes of fame.
No offense, but you just don't have talent.
Talent? I don't need talent. I'm in radio.
Oh, that's fame. Fame has a 15-minute half-life.
My 15 minutes of fame are over.
More like
15 minutes of lame.
Showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki. Let us know your thoughts on that. I know some of you guys have said it's not really your thing, and we totally get that. I'd like to know your thoughts, or we'd like to know your thoughts, as we're trying to shorten it and get it more into bite-sized pieces, kind of handle one question each week on doing Therapy Thursdays. Because I personally feel like all of us could use a little help in the mental health department. All of us. So don't be afraid to ask questions, And I appreciate William was jumping in and sharing some stuff. He said, I get very emotional over small stuff. We were talking about the idea of getting worked up over small things, and getting agitated. He says, to the point where I just want to break down and cry. I have no idea why, and I get that way sometimes too. I talked about it more so when I'm tired. When I'm tired or overworked, I can find myself getting emotional about things very easily, very quickly, So William
well,
says,
and I can tell you too, I know there's HIPAA and medical and stuff like that, but whenever I hear this, I think of my dad, and who was The only time I ever saw him cry young was when his dad passed away. Then he had his heart attack, a series of heart attacks, actually, but that he lived through. But after he had his heart bypass, he was way, way, way more sensitive to things.
Interesting.
So I don't know if that's common. We were told it was common at the time. But he would get very choked up about sentimental or sensitive things.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's part of it, but I just knew that when he was alive, that was something we noticed about him.
Yeah.
It actually was endearing, I think. But I can understand that it's got to be difficult if that's not the way you were and all of a sudden something's changed.
Sure.
I think we're all, though, subject to a lot of pressure on the norm.
Yes.
I'm not sure when that started. I kind of think about how the world changed with COVID. Because for me, dealing with clients was so different before COVID shut everything down. It just, as business owners, I feel like the owners had things to do. They were always busy, but it was like a manageable type of busy. And now it's crazy cucamonga. Everything rests on their shoulders kind of thing because of the financials and the demands and how things changed. And I just think since then it's been, I don't want to say a different world, but there was so much getting used to and adjusting to things, communication styles wise. All of a sudden it became very into emails and Zooms and calls instead of person-to-person interaction. And I think then you would introduce AI like to it where, okay, things are at lightning warp speed there.
Right.
That it's just everything's going at a warp speed with a whole bunch more things to learn, things on your shoulders, things to oversee, that it's a little crazy town now. It's not manageable. It's not meant to be manageable, I don't think either. Like some of the plates are going to drop when all that's on one person's shoulders.
Yeah.
So I think there's a need to be able to delegate. And as leaders at the top, I don't think that's the normal nature of things is to go, oh, okay, I'm running all these important things. And now I've got to like begin to pass things off. There's a lot of trust in there. Maybe you didn't get your staff to the point where you could pass things off, or you don't have a staff big enough to pass everything off. But I do think that I've watched it with you. The kindest of people or the most sensitive of people are being worn out. And then you start feeling like a failure or whatever it is, when actually there isn't a playbook here. So the fact that there is no playbook, oh, do this is best practices. All of a sudden, I mean, it's kind of like an Apple phone. We're spending more on an Apple phone. It doesn't come with instructions. Like, how the heck am I supposed to know how to operate this thing for my betterment if I don't even get a book on how to do it? I'm just supposed to like be inquisitive one day and notice that there's a thing in my general like I don't. Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be a speech. It was supposed to be more like overwhelmingness, I think, is a thing.
Well, it's funny. I mean, along those lines, Simon Sinek talks about the idea that nobody's trained to be a manager or a leader. What happens is you're really good at something, so then you move up, and then you move up, and then you move up. And the reason you're moving up is because you're best at that job. You're the best at that job. But now you get to the top, and your job is to stop doing that thing that you're the best at and pass that off to somebody. And you're like, wait a minute. But the reason that I moved up is because I'm better at it than them. Like, what? I do it better. Why do I not want to be the best?
Right.
And they're like, and the real thing is, right, But as a manager, you can't do the thing. So you're going to have to pass it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one of my other mentors that I've never met, Dan Martell, says one of his favorite mantras is something done 80% well is 100% great. Rather than, so even if someone does it 80% as good as you, that's 100% better than you spending all your time doing all of it. Because eventually, if you're trying to do all these things, you're not going to do them at 100%. You're not going to get them done that way.
Yeah,
You know?
I need to watch that one because for me, 80% is not good enough. So I literally freak out at the end of my days because it's not okay to still have emails or still have things that are undone or like I don't go into, I'm excellence or bust. If I got a new tattoo, it would
But
be
if you're gonna-
excellence or bust.
but
And
if
my
you're gonna-
excellence is 100%. It's not 80.
But if you hired a brand new salesperson underneath you,
Yeah.
they're not going to be you.
Right.
They're not you today.
Of course. Well,
Right.
that I understand.
But that's the point, is that they're not going to do it as good as you. But it's 100% great because you're not doing it, because you're doing this other thing that needs to be done.
Yeah.
So, and that's how we became so good at it. Is we had to do it. We also had to trip. We also had to fall. We also had to fail to get to be that good. So,
but here's the weird part. Here's the trick to that. Because I'm a pioneer and have been for the last 30 years of my career or more, right? I never want anybody to go through that kind of pain. So I become more adamant. But then that's where Dr. Nikki always says to me, okay, did you learn more from your pain or did you learn more from your successes? And the answer is always the pain. So why deny somebody the pain that they need to get to build the resilience, persistence? Don't do stuff on purpose. You're not looking to kick somebody in the teeth so that they know what it feels like to be missing their front teeth. But again, like that clawing or that frustration or that coming home dead dog exhausted builds that power in somebody. And you can't get it by cheating the system or by okay, well, tell me what that pain looks like so that I just avoid it at all costs. That's not how this goes.
If you wanted to teach someone patience, you wouldn't give them everything that they asked for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a lesson that has to be learned.
Right.
You're not forcing it on them, but you're letting them live it.
Yeah.
You know, but I know what you're saying because that's your hardest thing as a mom.
It's my
You
hardest
want
thing as a
to
mom.
fix everything for your children.
Yeah.
Or our children, you know, but I mean, that's you had that with Dr. Nikki in one of your earliest discussions.
It was actually, we should go hunt it down and play it because it was so raw. I thought someone dropped her on her head. Like, what kind of Michigana do we have on the show? Like, what are we asking this woman for an opinion on this for? As I thought, that has got to be the dumbest question in the history of the universe. She said, do you remember?
I do.
Who told you that you have to play dodgeball and protect your kids from every pain and failure that they have? And I go, what are you, nuts? I'm a parent. Of course that's my job. And she goes, no, it's really not. And then she walked me through like, okay, if your parents had safeguarded you on every single turn and hurt that
that's my point.
Every time you skinned your knee, would you be the woman you are today? And the answer was clearly not.
Correct.
Clearly not. But in that same thing, like there were times where those experiences were
of course they're hard.
It's not just hard. Hard isn't even the word. Painful at the core, where you question everything. Are you in the wrong spot? Are you in the wrong company? Are you in the wrong business? Should you be doing this? Do you suck at everything? Like those things are painful when
that's life
coiled up on your couch.
Your first breakup is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah. coming in second place is the hardest thing in the world.
To some people, yeah.
Losing is hard. I mean, and not losing yourself with it. Like you didn't win this time around. You know, or yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I got fired,
holy
cow.
Yeah, I could still remember what it felt like being fired twice. Like there were 2 times where like I regret it still to this day, and there's nothing to regret. Puking on a Zoom call was like, wait, what? Did I what? And then going, stay calm. Stay calm.
Well, you and that was in your recent life. My first time, I was 17, 18, I think. And it was over the phone. And without thinking, my filter broke. I was 5 feet from my mother. And I said, really? Then I'll be in to pick up my paycheck, you blankety, blankety, blank, blank, and slam the phone down. And she went, whoa.
Right.
You know? Years later, my one and only stand-up comedy CD is called Fired Again.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah.
It wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah. You did feel like it at that time.
At that moment, yeah. But again, you can't fix
or learn
everything or let someone learn by not going through the experience. They have to live the experience. So anyway.
Yeah, it's amazing because our kids will tell me stories. And in comes the mom. I'm like, I will fly out tomorrow and I will straighten
our daughter
someone's
was
butt
sick
out.
recently.
Yeah.
And you wanted to fly to Arizona to talk to the doctor. Like, you know, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying I get it. That's your protective mama bear thing.
Yeah.
But she's 23 years old. She's got to live the life, you know. She's got to do
which
it.
she learned to advocate for
and
herself.
That's how you did too.
Right.
That's how you became who you are. So if it's done for her, which I think some parents do, they just do for their kids over and over and over again, and then they become parents that don't know how to do anything. You know. By the way, portions of the show this morning brought to us by Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village. Visit greencroft.org/Oak Grove to find out more about what Oak Grove does. You can take a virtual tour there.
I mean, one of their locations.
Yes,
but they've got several. So yes,
yes. But you can go. You can take a virtual tour. Their mission at Oak Grove Retirement Village is to make sure you live the worry-free life. So in DeMott, their home is in the growing town of DeMott. It's with life, they say. It really is.
It really is.
Some of the residents love.
And now they even have a Scooters and a Wendy's.
See, there you go. Yeah, they've got. They take trips to local parks. They have neighboring farms. They have a chapel with religious services, an on-site beautician and barber, fitness center with a personal trainer. All there. Find out more at greencroft.org. And if you're specifically looking for the one in DeMott, greencroft.org/Oak Grove.
Well, and I would take a tour before the need arises. There's, a time where the need is there.
Yeah.
But you want to learn how much you need to sock away and what does it cost to live there, all that stuff, and take a tour.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a new term called Type 2 fun. I want to see what this is. So see if we're having Type 2 fun this morning.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 86. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected with patchy fog after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. Friday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day with patchy fog before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, then a chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 64.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
For too long, getting care has meant long drives and delayed appointments. Now, care is closer to home. At HealthLink Newton in Morocco, we're moving barriers from sick visits and preventative care to women's health and chronic care management. Everything you need is right here at home. No more long roads, no more putting off your health. HealthLink Newton, bringing care closer to home. Call 219-506-7004 to schedule your appointment today. That's 219-506-7004.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is members' economic participation. Members contribute equitably to and democratically control the capital of their cooperative. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the strawberry watermelon refresher and the mango pineapple refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all new drinks are here now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go!
Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side. And there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Member SIPC.
Cole Reisner here with Gutwein and Reisner Insurance. Spring is back. Longer days, warmer weather, and a season that can bring the unexpected. From strong winds to heavy rain, now is the time to make sure your insurance coverage is ready. At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance, we're here to help you review your policy and make sure you're protected where it matters most. Gutwein and Reisner Insurance, protection you can count on season after season. Proudly partnered with Indiana Farmers Insurance. Like and follow us on Facebook.
You ready to rock?
This is gonna get loud. 97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. You're listening to Steve and Cheryl. Be there tomorrow like you are today.
You're listening to the radio.
Hello, radio station.
Someone's listening to me. Now I know how a radio feels.
Heard any good radio lately?
No, we heard your show, though.
That's not funny. It was funny when I said it on my radio show.
They talked about me on the radio. I matter. Take that, Dad.
Wow, the power of radio.
Okay, it's magic time.
I always like that one. All right, it's magic time. Here we go. Bringing in the magic on the radio. That's what we do. Having fun here on a Thursday morning. Hope you are too. Portions of which are brought to us by Lauren Berenda, Shelter Insurance in Rensselaer. Call or text 219-866-8644, 219-866-8644. Portions of our streaming video brought to you by Lauren Berenda and Shelter Insurance. You can check that out on YouTube. Just look for Touhyville on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages, as well as on Twitch. Look for Touhyville. You can find us there, and the QR code is right there on the screen, so you can go to his website and visit Lauren Berenda's website, check out all things that he can offer you through Shelter Insurance. Also, got to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. 55 and older, you can always have something to do at Jasper County Community Services at the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. Today, they're doing bingo at 12:15. Theme of the month is anything summer. So bring in a summer-themed item, wrapped, by the way, valued at $2. So they're going to play bingo today. So that's a lot of fun. This Friday at the Fozzie Senior Center, they're having a music jam session. So it's from 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. Gospel, bluegrass, country music. Everyone welcome. You can also come for breakfast, biscuits and gravy from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. That's at the Fozzie Senior Center this Friday. So make your plans as well. And then later in the day on Friday, they're going to play Crazy Bunko at 12:15. So lots of fun stuff going on at the Fozzie Center and the Rensselaer Senior Center, Jasper County Community Services. Also, speaking of fun, the Jasper County Fair is just around the corner. We're going to have all kinds of fun out there at the Jasper County Fairgrounds for the Jasper County Fair. Lots of fun stuff. We're going to be out there broadcasting live from 5 to 7 Monday through Friday, okay? Come by and see us. We're in our normal place. We're just not in the big building. We're in a tent now. So come by. We're going to have our Summer Fun T-shirts, and we're going to also have a basket for food items for the Good Samaritan Food Pantry. So what we want you to do is bring at least $10 worth of food for the Jasper County Food Pantry per shirt, okay? And we're also not going to go cuckoo with, like, we're not going to be giving people like 7, 12 shirts, like, don't come up with a whole bag of groceries and be like, I want 12,
it isn't for your kid to sleep in, really. Like,
Right. We want everybody to get the shirts.
Yeah.
So then on Friday, wear the shirt that you got during the week or any other Q, 98 Gold, Bear Country, Touhyville shirt. Wear that Friday, and we're going to gather Friday. What do we usually do? We usually do it at like 6 o'clock, like right around 6 or so for our picture. We're going to gather for the annual Residents of Touhyville picture. My favorite was last year. Of all of them, was when they picked you up and they had you laying across.
What am I doing?
Yes, that was one of the coolest things.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So we take that picture. Also, what we do on Friday is while supplies last, anybody wearing the shirt, we give out tickets. Usually Indiana Beach is what we have tickets for that day. So lots of fun stuff. And that's just our side of the Jasper County Fair. There's so much else going on at the Jasper County Fair all week long.
Yeah.
August 25th through, July 25th through August 1st. So lots and lots of fun stuff. Speaking of fun, okay, have you ever heard the term type 2 fun? I think this is going to be one of those new terms that
type 2 fun.
I have no idea what this is. I just saw the headline. Have you heard of type 2 fun? I have not.
Okay.
So it says, have you heard of type 2 fun before? It's where you have fond memories of something that was actually miserable while it was happening. Think a marathon or moving day or something embarrassing that was horrible in the moment, and now it's turned into a great funny story. I don't know. I mean, if it was really that bad, I don't know.
I mean, as much as our moving day we were able to pull off, I would never want to do that again.
But it doesn't remind me of
fun. It was like crazy.
Yeah, I don't think fun.
Trying to get both our households into the house, and we did it.
Yeah.
And now it's like buying the house is still a fond memory, but moving We'll never be like, hey, let's do that again soon.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really know about this. It says, unlike regular fun, type 2 fun isn't exactly enjoyable in the moment. It's the stuff that leaves you sweaty, sore, frustrated, and questioning your life choices. But then after a while, you laugh when you think about it. I can't think of anything that fits into that category that was so hard, so miserable, other than like we were just talking about, like the idea of being fired. Like some of them I can look back and laugh at, but
I don't know what the type 2
But I don't-
thing is. Like, I don't know what that whole thing is, but I mean, all I'm thinking about, like with cancer for me.
Oh, yeah.
So going into it was definitely a lot of fear and stuff. And then afterwards is empowerment.
Yeah, I guess.
Does
but
that make
yeah.
sense?
Yeah,
But
I don't really,
it's not. I wouldn't consider that fun.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
positive in the way where it's like, ooh, like
yeah, I'm not
I don't
there
know.
either. Yeah.
I'm kind of like
yeah.
type 2. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna move past that and go
Yeah.
into something else. So type 2 you. Our poll question today, which we really haven't checked in on at all today.
Right, let's do it.
What was or will be your summer getaway? It's our fun time poll question today. You said South Haven. Got things started. Angie says, Cheryl, we're heading for a night in a couple of weeks. Then on to Mackinac Island for a couple of nights for our anniversary. I love that entire area. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, we do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Mackinac Island. We had a blast taking the kids on one of my trips there.
Yeah,
and then we went into
you guys had a blast in Mackinac
went to
Island. I had
UP.
a horrible time.
Yeah.
So I had
You got sick.
what I can only assume was a migraine. I don't know that I've ever been diagnosed, but
Mhm.
I had a horrible headache and spent the day in the back of the car while you
Mhm.
guys went to Mackinac Island. It was
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah. But Gina says, getaway. What getaway? I thought we might get a couple of those. Kevin says, I get to get away from my home at work. Come on, go do something. So Andrea says Eagle River, Wisconsin, going fishing, it looks like, from the emoji. I love that. BJ says the Smoky Mountains.
I've never been.
I don't think I have either.
I'd like to go to Tennessee too. Like
Yeah.
that. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
I've driven through Tennessee, but never spent time there. Like,
right.
Drove through on my way to and from Florida, went to Gatlinburg to see the Dukes of Hazzard Museum,
Mhm.
So Randall says, pick Town Palooza in Ohio this weekend. Rhino Bucket and Enough's Enough tomorrow. It's all 80s bands. And the
that's
Bullet
fun.
Boys.
Mhm.
Saturday, Kingdom Come, Helix, Dangerous Toys, and LA Guns, Rock On. So that would be like a fun time for me. That's
Mhm.
all hair bands right there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that would be a fun time for me. I have always looked at those things. There's a thing called the M3 Festival in Oklahoma, I think, where it's all hair bands from the 80s and 90s too, where I've
Mhm.
always thought it'd be really cool to go and broadcast from. Like,
Yeah.
and I hate to say it, but I feel like more and more those things are like going past me. Like, like back when I was a rock and roll disc jockey, like I might have been able to fit that in, but
Mhm.
now it's like, but I do think that would be a fun thing. So, and I do have dreams of bringing one or a couple of those types of bands here to Rensselaer. Like, I think that'd be really cool to do some kind of thing with like an 80s band at the fairgrounds or something. I do think that'd be a cool thing. So either that or bringing in some big comedian and like doing something like at the theater at the school or something like that, or
Mhm.
like find a way to bring in, I don't know who, but like somebody, some bigger
Mhm.
name comedian and do a show.
Who's the guy that just did
so-
the movie that we like? Nate Bargatze.
Yeah. But I figure he's doing the football stadium, right? Then we go see him at
Yeah, we did.
so I don't know if I can get him, but
Yeah.
but somebody, yeah. Our friend Dave says he just did California with the whole family. More, please. So
Oh, where in California?
I'm gonna guess, I think around San Francisco. I think his daughter lives in San Francisco. So I'm just
That's
guessing.
a great place
Yeah.
to go. That's
Mhm.
great weather.
Yeah. Ron says Boston Harbor. Jessica says I haven't had a summer vacation in years. If I go anywhere, it usually ends up being in autumn for some reason. She says the most that I've done in the summer tends to be going to Jasper and Porter County Fairs, which is always fun.
Mhm.
So, and that's part of
Come see us.
that's part of why we like the idea of being able to give away tickets to Indiana Beach, Deep River Water Park,
Mhm.
Holiday World, because that can be a getaway. Holiday World, a lot of people say they use it as a getaway
Yeah.
and their vacation. So,
Yeah, and next year we're going to need to do that because they're building the biggest, tallest, like plume ride.
Mhm.
Is it plume, right?
Water.
The water ride.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Sue says camping. Candy says went to Bass Lake. Christopher says bring Fluffy to Rensselaer. And I know who that is. It's that's what I know his name.
He's a comedian?
He's a comedian, yes. And I forget his name off the top of my head. But I know who he's
Gabriel
talking about.
Iglesias?
Yes. Yeah. Christopher just said it too. Thank you. Yeah, I knew that I'd heard of him. So but yeah, I'd like to both of those things I would like to do at some point. I've always wanted to put together a big concert. So years and years and years ago, and I know we got to go. We put together, when I worked for a classic rock station called The Cat, we put together Cat Stock.
Mm.
And it was a whole bunch of local bands, and the headliner was Enough's Enough. It was an outdoor festival. In the back of a bar had a field that was like an acre. So we had vendors, we had our own, this is before Lollapalooza. This was our own thing that we put together. And it was huge. I mean, we had, so many things that had to go into it. And all these fairs know about this stuff too. But this wasn't a fair. This was a radio station putting on a concert.
Mhm.
Off-duty police officers doing traffic, parking, all this stuff. Parking in a farm field, we had to rent, all this stuff. Checked the Farmer's Almanac, which you used to do. This is pre-internet. Had not rained on this date in 17 years. It poured.
Oh, no.
Poured to the point where we had to shut everything down outside because there was a tent over the soundboard. It was getting filled with water, and they were trying to get it off. So thankfully, it poured early enough that we stopped Enough's Enough from coming from Chicago to be there so that we weren't stuck, paying all this money.
Mhm.
Brought everything inside. It turned out great. We did like a jam session with all the local bands that were there. We had like 3 drummers, 7 guitars, and we were all just singing and jamming and playing.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. But that was
Good.
as close as I got to putting this thing on that I've always wanted
Now
to.
I can see you working with Goodstock on doing it.
Something like that. Yes. I mean,
Mhm.
that would be cool. Yeah. But I've always wanted to, because our anniversary is in July. I always thought it'd be fun to bring a band here to an outdoor thing in the summertime.
Yeah.
To do like a big band or
And
do
getting
something,
Mojo's a food truck.
something. Yeah. So, and then, or doing something in the fall with a big comedian, like someone says, bring Jeff Dunham. Like, listen, I don't know.
Yep.
And I would like to host it because I want to do stand up again. Like I want to, do that before I'm done. So
I would love Andy Grammer.
So yeah, but I'd want someone good. So
he's amazing.
I know.
Stop,
I'm
stop.
teasing. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. Holy cow. I got to take a break and then we got to come back and end on a high note. So, so nobody go anywhere. We have to lift you up before we leave. So
Looking for the coolest stop in downtown Rensselaer? Head to Brick Street Ice Cream, serving up rich, real milk fat soft serve with all your favorites. Ice cream nachos, sundaes, malts and shakes, cups and cones, floats, slushies, and more than 40 flavor shots to create your perfect treat. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 2 to 8, Sundays 2 to 6, and closed Mondays. Find Brick Street Ice Cream at 128 South Van Rensselaer Street in downtown Rensselaer, and be sure to like them on Facebook. Brick Street Ice Cream, where every cone tastes like summer.
Ice cream, new spring, we all scream for ice cream. Rah, rah.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
All right, it is time for us to wrap things up for another fun time day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. But of course, before we go, we don't leave till we end on a high note.
Okay. Today's high note is from Jacqueline Whitney. Like her page. I get a lot of good stuff from Jacqueline.
Okay.
So, and this is off of Facebook. What God sees when you see, quote, not yet. What God sees when you see, not yet. When you see delay, he sees development. When you see closed doors, he sees protection. When you see waiting, he sees preparation. When you see rejection, he sees redirection. When you see loss, he sees making room. When you see silence, he sees strategy. When you see struggle, he sees strengthening. When you see loneliness, he sees intimacy with him. When you see not yet, he sees not this, something better. When you see punishment, he sees refinement. When you see stuck, he sees positioned. When you see still, he sees almost.
Oof. Yeah, that's good stuff. Always hard though, but definitely good. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Thursday. Yes.
What time is Reen on tomorrow?
Just after the 8 o'clock news tomorrow.
So after the 8 o'clock news, we're going to have a discussion about data centers, why, the need, where we're going, what's happening specifically in Wheatfield. We have the president of the commissioners.
The commissioners on.
Yep. From Jasper County. Yeah. So, all right.
All right. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great Thursday. We'll do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 FM.